If you read the entertainment press yesterday, you'd think this guy was falling at Warner Brothers. There were two separate stories about the struggles at the Burbank-based studio, and both these stories come in the wake of the failed opening of Edge of Tomorrow in the United States, although the movie's doing just fine overseas. Now, there are a couple problems with these stories. First of all, it's unclear how much Warner Brothers is actually losing. You see, Warner Brothers is one of the first studios to take on a bunch of co-financiers, so it's not the sole financier on any of its movies. The second problem is that in the THR story, it said that Warner Brothers' problem was that it was only swinging for the fences, which could not be further from the truth. You see, Warner Brothers doesn't have any other big releases coming out later this summer. Most of its movies are actually modestly budgeted comedies, dramas, things of that nature. The problem for Warner Brothers has been that not only did Edge of Tomorrow not work, but none of those modestly budgeted movies turned into the kinds of hits that they were hoping. They were looking for the type of success that Fox had with The Fault in Our Stars, a $12 million movie that made 4 times its budget its opening weekend. Or Universal's Neighbors, an $18 million movie that made more than double its budget its opening weekend. None of the Warner Brothers movies have done that so far, and it's not looking like Jersey Boys is going to do that either. Warner Brothers struggling with those modestly budgeted movies encourages the one studio that still makes a lot of movies to make fewer. See, Warner Brothers still has more than a dozen movies opening between now and the end of the year. That's about as many movies as Paramount releases throughout the calendar year. But as those modestly budgeted movies don't work, it encourages Warner Brothers to continue to adopt more of a Disney model with a few big swings and a couple of small risks. There is cause for concern at Warner Brothers, especially because a lot of the money from its one big hit this summer, Godzilla, goes to its former partner Legendary. Otherwise, it has not had a good start, and the rest of the summer doesn't look much better. Its one guaranteed smash this year is The Hobbit, and that doesn't open until December. You see, the problem at Warner Brothers isn't that it's banking too heavily on franchises, it's that it needs more of those franchises to replace what Harry Potter once gave to it and what The Hangover once gave to it. That's why it's investing so much in its Justice League movies, that's why it's trying to make a ton of Lego movies. Whether that'll work will determine how Warner Brothers does in the coming years. Thank you for watching the latest Hollywood Torrent. My name is Lucas Shaw. You can follow me on Twitter at Lucas_Shaw.